Hello Gemini, it's Lisa, and here is your May 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, so Gemini, let's see what's in store for you this month. So the overall message for you this month, Gemini, is the King of Cups. King of Cups is all about the serenity prayer. It's focusing on what you can control, your actions and your attitude, and letting go of all the things that you can't control. What will be, will be. You let the universe do their thing. Stop focusing on the things that you can't control. Then what the challenge is this month is building a foundation to your future. This can also be a challenge with teamwork. It can be just a challenge putting the certain building blocks in place, or getting certain things organized. That's sort of what it feels like, or that you've put the foundation blocks in and now it's just kind of doing the necessary work to make the success happen. So it's just a challenge of doing that. Yeah, it just feels very much like you put certain blocks in and now you need to focus on letting go of the certain things that you can't control to make the foundation strong. You do your part in building the foundation. It almost feels like you need to wait to let the cement set, and you can't control that. So you just need to focus on the things you can control in the meantime. But it's a challenge for you to kind of work through this, building this foundation, this teamwork, these people around you, this moving towards success. They're just kind of it feels almost like patience with things around you, building this foundation. Okay, so the card of what you need to focus on this month is expanding, networking, celebrating. This card is about expanding your mindset as well as opportunities around you. Just really kind of being opened to expanding and celebrating it and celebrating life. And then what you don't see coming this month will reveal in a moment. Okay, so it has a really interesting energy, Gemini. It has a really good energy, but at the same time, it's like my head is kind of foggy because it's kind of like you're trying to figure things out, and it's not frustrating, just kind of impatient. So you need to be patient and just focus on the things you can control through this process in this month. The Four of Swords is about going through a healing process. It may be that you want to go within. So that could be why it's a challenge as well with this foundation, because you're kind of I don't want to people. I don't want to, or people are pissing me off, or certain things are not happening yet. And so it's just kind of you want to go within. And really they're saying if you just focus on what you can control, you will come through this healing process, not have to withdraw, and you'll be able to move in the direction you want to go in. Yeah, there's the Nine of Swords. So interesting. So the Nine of Swords is all about stress and worry, overthinking, overanalyzing situations. Again, a lot of impatience. There feels like there's impatience all around you. And this card, they call it the warning card because it's don't do this. Don't overthink. Don't overanalyze. You're wasting time and energy, and you need to just be doing what you can do, right? And I know it's easier said than done, but this whole reading has a lot of impatience, and it feels like it hits every area of your life. And it's just impatience. And in some ways it's good, but it just feels like when or how, or just lots of questions and impatience. My head's kind of totally blurry. It's really interesting. So the challenge is building this foundation to your future. And it's I'm building this foundation. Why isn't anything happening? Or there's all this impatience around people and things and success. It's just question marks after question marks. The Three of Swords is heartache leads to new beginnings. So it can be very much that certain things aren't happening because of certain things, but ultimately it's leading you to really positive things. And it's just going through this process and knowing that one thing leads to another. And I think that it's just impatience. That's all. This whole reading feels like that. Like this month is going to be very impatient with people, with things, with situations, and all you can do is focus on what you can do. And the Two of Pentacles is about just creating this flow. You just got to remember to create a flow. When you create a flow with the universe, and people are probably like, what the frick is that? It's just about taking the steps you can right now. You do your part by focusing on what you can control, and then let go and let the universe do its part. And the more you do that, the more you're able to do that, let go, let universe, the more that things flow in your life and the more success that comes in. It feels very much like you're impatient with people or impatient with situations, and that makes you want to try to control it, try to force it to happen or try to make them do certain things. And it's like, you just got to let go and just go, okay, when you do it, you do it. It's sort of like when you have kids and you're like, I want you to cut the grass, and you ask them in the morning and it's still not done yet. And it's like 2 PM and you're like, oh my God. And you start to tick and it's like, oh my God, get it done. And they're like, just focus on what you can control, right? You can't make them do it. They're going to do it. You just can't force them to do it in the time that you want to do it. So it's like, and if you go to them and you're like, why aren't you doing this? Or I'll just do it myself. You're not supposed to do it yourself. That's not creating a flow. That's being out of balance. You know that. So it's kind of like, okay, I let them them to do their thing when they do it. And if you bug them, they'll be like, I'm going to do it in half an hour. And then they get it done. So, but it's just that period of time of wanting it done now, it to happen now, and knowing you can't do it, but having the patience to go through the process, right? So then where they want you to focus on this month is expanding, meeting new people, expanding your mindset, knowing you can have more people in your life, more things in your life, and just, it feels very much like mindset, emotion. You've planted the seeds to your success. Now it's just doing the work that you need to do in order to reap the benefits of it. And part of that is just focusing on what you can do and having patience. And then when you move forward, you're moving towards that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. They are talking a lot about that you need to expand the people in your life, expand your thinking, and everything will grow. And then what you don't see coming in May, is the soulmate card. So the soulmate card can be a love interest, where this kind of leads you to a love interest. It can be partnership, where it's, partnering up with someone who's of like mind. They get you, you get them, and it helps things, enhances your life and their life. And then it can be people around you, being around your tribe, people that enhance you, right? It kind of has an element of both, to tell you the truth. Like it's leading you to a soulmate. If you don't have a soulmate, if you do have one, if you're currently in a relationship, it's connecting with them, enhancing them, and they enhance you this month. But it is, and it also has an element of partnering up with like-minded people to accomplish certain things. Then that helps you move forward towards really positive outcomes. And the moon is about taking the steps you need to do right now, letting go of what the outcome is going to be, just because it's not very clear yet how everything's going to come together. And just know as you take the steps, it'll come clearer and clearer. And then that leads you to more opportunity coming out of the blue. This is kind of like the universe working in mysterious ways. And not only in mysterious ways, but an opportunity will come in disguise of something. So if it is about a soulmate, it could be like you get an invitation somewhere, or you're going to go to do something else and you end up meeting this person, right? So it's one thing, but it leads to other things. So just be open and pay attention, okay? Very interesting month for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. And if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. If I could speak, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Have a fabulous month, and I'll talk to you soon.
What people don't understand is it's not about the glass being half full or half empty. It's that the glass is refillable. Cheers. Namaste, you bats.